Hey guys, welcome back to Bougie Palace. My name is Honey and today we are trying out Korean street tacos, guys. I'm super excited. So I have a steak, another steak, a chicken, a shrimp, and a fish, I believe. I hope they remembered my shrimp. So I also have some lemon pepper sesame fries, which is everything I can dream of in life. Let's just get right into it because I'm hungry. I want to go in with this one in the middle with cheese. My gums are cut up, y'all, from whatever I ate yesterday. I don't remember. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm gonna give y'all the first bite. Get into that. Does that not look amazing? I know it does. My God. Oh! This is so good. The steak is seasoned perfectly. And the sauce is sweet. It's such a sweet sauce. Not spicy. So it has steak, cheese. I'm bugging. I'm so bugging out. That one has steak, cheese, tomato, and sour cream, I think. The other one has a sweet vinaigrette slaw on it. But this one tastes super sweet, so I might have mixed up the two. Oh my gosh. No. I don't even like tomatoes in real life. Guys, every time I watch Steph and Tasha eat tacos, I want them immediately. I don't know what it is, but they know how to eat tacos. I wish one of you guys were here. Let me let y'all try a french fry. So they are covered in lemon pepper. And I don't know why they're called sesame fries. Maybe sesame oil they fry them in. I don't know. Wow. I'm not going to be able to eat all this, so I'm going to have to take one more bite and move on. Look at all that meat they give you. They are not stingy. Tastes like ribeye. Definitely ribeye. I got my baby's Gatorade from his soccer yesterday. I know he's not going to drink it because he only drinks water. So I'm drinking it. And it's nice and slushy. I haven't had Gatorade in years. That's bomb. Okay, I know I said I was going to leave this one alone, but let me just get one more bite. I'm sorry, I gotta finish it, y'all. It's too good. So this is the only one that has cheese on it, which is kind of disappointing. Because I feel like cheese should be on everything in life. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, guys, so today is Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday. And after I got done with, you know, that soccer mom life, I decided I wasn't going to work. And I was going to watch some TV, y'all. Like real TV. Not YouTube. Real TV. The crap I've been wasting money on the last 7 months. So, I don't think ketchup matches this. But we'll see. So, I stumbled on, lucky me, the whole Atlanta Child Murders series, the documentary. All 3 parts last night. When I tell y'all I am a documentary junkie. Okay, this is fish. I'm going to go for the fish. Excuse me. Excuse me. I love documentaries. Like, I can watch them for hours and hours. I don't know if this is supposed to have, fish should have this sauce, but let's go for it. Oh my God, this is massive. I'm going to give y'all the first bite. They gave you 2 pieces of fish inside of here. And they are fried in panko. I need a burp first. Nah, too hungry to wait. Look at that. It's insane. Mmm. I love Korean food. I swear. Mm-mm. And if you're new here, I live in an area of Atlanta that's known for Korean food. It's heavily Korean populated. It's just amazing. So anyway, back to the Atlanta child murders. I stalked this story for years. It's not something I grew up hearing about because I wasn't even born when it occurred. I think it started from 1979 into 80, 81-ish. So I definitely wasn't born. You guys, get into that bite. Mm-mm-mm. But I knew it was a thing. I knew that I wanted answers just like everyone else. And when I moved to Atlanta, it was always in the back of my mind, like, what the heck ever happened to these children? We never got answers. So Wayne Williams, the guy who is still in jail to this day, who is responsible for these deaths, although he was not tried for them, he was only tried for two of the adult cases. Y'all, Coco burn me one more time. 2 of the adult cases. So they gave him back-to-back life sentences. Oh my gosh. Which is heartbreaking to the parents, the families of those children, because they never got justice. You guys, this fool, I'm gonna call him a fool. He thought he was so smart, educated, above everybody else because he grew up in a middle-class family in Atlanta, which was a big deal back then. So he turned his nose up to anyone that was less than that. He felt like African-American children who were poor just didn't deserve to live. They didn't need to be here. Like, who the heck are you? So he started killing them. Let's try a different one, guys. This is shrimp. I think they accidentally gave me 2 fish, or they got some weird looking shrimp. Yeah, all 2 or 3 of these look exactly the same. So maybe one is chicken, shrimp, fish. We'll see. We'll make y'all food look pretty for y'all. Y'all like that? Okay. Let me get a bite of this. This is why you cannot eat and tell the story. I tried to pick something that would be easy to talk through. Okay, so this one has jalapenos inside of it. It just looks hot. I'll give y'all the first bite. Mmm. This is fish. That was chicken. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, God. Mmm. Wow. That's a good fish. With the jalapenos? Oh my gosh. So Wayne Williams decided he was going to start killing these children, but of course he hasn't admitted it. Some of the children were from the ages of 7 on up. 2 were adult males, but they were childlike in the mind, so that's why they feel like they were still part of the serial killing pattern. But then there were a couple of little girls that didn't fit, so they believe they may have just been killed by family members, because back then you didn't just kill to kill. If you were killed, it's because someone close to you did it. At least that's what they believe. Oh, I hate licking fingers. That's amazing. Yep, Jesus gave them that idea. I know he did. So, some of the children were stabbed, front, back. Some were strangled, like he got off on asphyxiation. Like he loved to strangle people. He was dumping bodies by dumpsters in landfills that you know no one's going to go and look at. He was dumping them across the bridges. And that's actually how they caught him. Jesus. That's the best tartar sauce I ever had in life. So, a couple of the children, like one kid, he was just walking to the grocery store to go buy, like, what do they call it? The smoke that you don't smoke? Snuff? Whatever they call it. He went to buy that, never returned home. Because back then you would send your kid to the store to go get your alcohol, your smokes, your whatever. We've come a long way, y'all. Another kid, he reminded me so much of my son, the way to describe him. They said that the older siblings or the other children in the house had already went to the swimming pool. They were all supposed to go together, but this child, he was just so adamant on wearing his button-down collared shirt, which reminds me of my child because my child is just adamant. If you see him without a collared shirt, it's rare. That's just his look. So the mom was like, no, you're not going to the pool like that. Forget it. You just stay home. I said what I said, right? So finally she caved. The siblings had already left him. By the time he never even made it to the pool. And Wayne had already gotten him. He was gone, dead. Like just that quick. And one guy they were interviewing, he was 7 at the time that his brother disappeared. He wanted to be an up-and-coming artist like everyone else in Atlanta. You know, Atlanta has always been known for that, right? He's gonna make me full. So he went to the, so that's what I forgot to say. Wayne Williams was technically like a junior news reporter because his father was the real deal news reporter. So he was kind of following in those footsteps. Then he decided, oh, I'm going to dabble in the music industry. I'm going to be like that talent scout, which was a fake company just to get these kids to, you know, lure these kids in. Y'all, this poor guy thought he was really about to be the next big thing. He's going to meet up with Wayne and the rest is going to be history, right? My mom made it. Guys, he killed that guy. He killed, I think he was, I don't know, he had to have been a teenager because he still lived at home. Well, that didn't mean that, but you know what I mean. Killed him. His brother was 7 years old at the time. Torn up about it. Do y'all know he still tried to come back and kill the brother too? He was going to buy candy from the candy lady upstairs. And he followed him. So he saw Wayne with his own eyes, ran back upstairs to the candy lady, and was like, let me in. He's here. He's going to get me. And luckily the lady opened her door back. To this day, he still remembers that man's face. So it's like, how do you not believe? You know? One little boy, he was out at the Omni, downtown Atlanta, because back then that's where you hung out at. He and his little best friends was playing arcade games. And then on the way home, Wayne got him. Well, Wayne tried to get them, pulled up on them. So he ran to the payphone, called the cops. Do you know the cops never sent someone out? They said they thought it was a prank call. Knowing that these kids were being murdered. You wouldn't even send a cop car out? Excuse me. So that pissed me off. Let's try this shrimp. I guess I didn't need a lot. I was fussing and complaining, but they knew. Okay, so this one is a Hawaiian shrimp taco. It has pineapples inside of it, as well as the shrimp. I'm scared to go first, so I'm going to let y'all go first. And it has jalapenos as well. Y'all making a mess on my desk. And I'm down here today, guys, because it's too loud upstairs. I'm scared to put this whole jalapeno in my mouth. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this one. Oh my. It has corn in it as well. Corn, pineapples, tomatoes, and it's supposed to be shrimp, but I don't taste shrimp. It's not bad, but it's too many flavors that I don't think I can handle. Yeah, shrimp. I think I'm out on this one. I can't appreciate all the flavors. Let's move on to this other steak. I've had this one before. We ate here. After soccer, we went out for dinner. And I was too afraid to try everything, so I just tried the steak one. And I got other stuff on the menu, like wings. So I've had this one. But you guys haven't. So I'm going to give y'all the first bites. Stay in your lane, pineapple. Try to sneak over here. Okay. It's amazing. This one is vinegary. It's amazing. And everything is still nice and hot. I love these warmers. So fast forward, because we're out of time, guys. They caught him, finally, because No, matter of fact, this man posed as so many things, and the reason why they thought it had to be a African American who was doing the killings, because you can't just be a white man or an Asian man or Hispanic man walking around the hood like nobody's gonna notice you. Like, you have to hide in plain sight, and that's what Wayne did. And everybody knew him, and it turns out it was him all along. Like, he was around the neighborhood acting like he was a cotton candy man, like walking up and down the street selling cotton candy. The next day he's the scout agent. Like, he was all of these roles, and then no one would ever think, oh, it's him doing the killings. Walking around with this big crooked afro, like, what are you doing? Like, I just could not believe it was an African American, because back then only whites were considered the ones that were serial killers, and this is what they said on the documentary. I didn't say it. I wasn't born yet, you know. So he did fit the profile. They knew he had to be smart as well. Well, his luck ran out because the cops decided that they were going to do a stakeout. They were going to stake out bridges. Now, it's a million bridges in Atlanta. They were like, just pick one. So they picked one. They sat on it for a couple of weeks, and then the last night they were like, that's it. We're going to wrap up. We're not getting anywhere. And as soon as they said that, it's like 2 a.m. and they heard a loud splash. This fool had dumped another body, and the cops were right there in the cut. So they got him. They pulled him over. The FBI agent was talking to him at the car or whatever. And he was like, what are you doing? He was like, oh, I'm over here trying to find one of my, how did he say it? Someone that had potential. He was basically trying to scout them for whatever the next big, great hit was going to be. And he was trying to find their house first so he would be on time in the morning and wouldn't be lost in the streets, right? He'll be on it. All eyes. So they look in his car, and he had the rope that he was obviously using to strangle these kids. He had all types of paraphernalia in there that proved he was the murderer. But the FBI agent was like, I'm just going to talk to him and let him go. But my men are searching the car, so surely they'll take everything back to the lab. Those fools left everything in the man's car. The murder weapon got away. Like, gone. To this day, they never got a murder weapon. And they let him go. So after that, they staked out his house. They let him know, we are watching you. We are following you. Waiting for him to slip up. So eventually, they felt like they had enough on him. They arrested him, and he never saw the light of day again. He's been in jail ever since. He has still maintained his innocence. I think it was last year that Soledad O'Brien, maybe the year before. I don't know. I'm Dory. She did an interview with him from the prison on CNN. And I remember being obsessed with that interview. I'm going to watch that one again, too. And he still denied everything. And the thing is, some of the families had mixed reviews. Some of them felt like, yeah, he did it. It was him. I saw him. And the others felt like it couldn't have been him. No, it doesn't fit him. So that blew me away. And the only reason that he got convicted was because he ended up blowing up on the stand at the last minute. And was like, y'all want to see the real me? Okay, I'm going to show you the real me. If he had not done that, they would have won. He would have been still free up in these streets. Mind you, all the killing stopped since he went to jail. His parents were lying for him. Saying, no, I had the car all night. It wasn't him. Because he still lived at home with his parents. He was like 21. But of course, they've gone, you know, they passed on since then. Man, that one was bomb. That fish? Good God. I know the story was all over the place, but I didn't know how to eat and manage the story. It's pretty hard. I don't know how y'all do these story times. Yeah, it looked like I ate nothing. I made one big mess. Yeah, he's still in jail. They only tried him for the 2 adults, which pisses me off. So now Atlanta is reopening the case. You know, we got a new mayor, Mayor Keish. We got Keisha in the office. Keisha Bottoms. So that's exciting. So I hope she does something with this, because our last mayor, Kasim Reed, he was actually there at the time of the murders. They had pictures of him with Sammy Davis and who else was there? I'm drawing a blank. But he was all a part of it as a child, and little did we know he would become our mayor someday. But I'm glad they're reopening it. I hope these families get justice for what this bastard did. It's just horrible. It's so bad. Like, one of the ladies, it was her stepkid. Could you imagine being responsible for somebody else's child and they died in your care? That was sad. But she was like, man, we need to send him home. He needs to go back home with his mom. Like, Atlanta's not the place for him to be right now. They didn't listen to her. And he was the kid that wanted to find him. Like, he was always, I'm going to catch him. I'm going to get the money that, not ransom money. What do you call it? The money they give you if you find the killer. He was adamant to be it. And he ended up dying. Yep. It's just so sad. You guys have to watch the documentary. It's on the Investigation Discovery Channel. Even if you're not from Atlanta, it's still a good story. Like, these were innocent children. Like, just because they're poor, they had to die. Yeah, it was crazy. But I'm going to sign off, guys. I'm going to finish smashing these right here. I'm going to get some work done. Because this video is now way too long. But I will see you guys in the next video.